Happy to have you with us for NBA basketball. Well, we've got some explosive athletes out here tonight, Grant, and front row seats to watch it.
You know, BA, they're going to be stuffing that highlight reel all night. I mean, you can feel the energy in this place. The crowd is definitely ready for it.
And a look at the starters for the Bulls. No problems knocking that one down.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Barnes a screen. Here's Frazier. Gets the three to fall.
Yeah, we know this about Scotty Barnes. He has a team-first mindset, finds the open player in that instance.
Tries again. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That free throw misses. And he sinks the second. And what you love about the Cavs, on most nights, they take really good shots, Brad.
They do, BA. I mean, I love the way they work the ball into the painted area. And even their guards are constantly penetrating, getting into the paint, creating for themselves and their teammates. He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Inside. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
From deep. The rebound by Cummings. The Cavaliers have gone 1 for 3 so far. Fires the three. No good that time.
And maybe they're a little too excited today. They need to settle down. They've opened up 1 for 4.
There's a screen. It's Barnes on the wing. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Well, those 3-point opportunities from the corner, those are shots that teams encourage. Scotty Barnes, no hesitation.
Rebound by the Bulls. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Atlanta.
And that game was all about the depth they have on this roster. Their role players stepped up when they needed it most.
And that's exactly what happened. Guys came off the bench ready to play. The offense didn't miss a beat.
Here's Frazier, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. Shot clock at 2. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. Pass to Cummings. Drilled from 11 feet out.
Boy, that's just great passing out of the double team. They had him bottled up, but he manages to create an easy basket out of all that pressure.
Here's Frazier. Beyond the arc. Sends it home from 3-point land. 5 points in the game.
I just love the ball move.
Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Launches a 3. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Here's Longley. He's scoreless. From downtown, offensive board. And it's out of bounds to Cleveland. And at the midpoint of the season, a great time to check out the power rankings. Gives you a good idea of how teams stack up. You take a look at Cleveland. They've stalled a little bit, looking to get something started and make a move up the ladder.
When I look at Chicago, they've made it clear they're locked in on winning a title. Looking like a juggernaut so far that's not messing around. Flying in with the one-hand slam.
That right there was a statement finish. Here's the pick. Barnes with it. 15 in his last outing. 4-3. The shot won't fall. For Cleveland, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. That's to Longley. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pen. They've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these
Previous play is under
video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
All right, let's take a look at the highest scoring teams over the past month in the NBA. The Bulls in second.
This team has really found a great offensive rhythm lately. Running smart plays, sharing the ball, and racking up points.
So he picks up just one from the line that time. Chicago leading. Pass to Barnes. Unloads. Over to the wing. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
And it's good for 2.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
To the inside. Here's Nixon. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Now a timeout called by Chicago. Their last encounter was in Chicago.
Last time these teams met, it came down to the wire. A bench play in that game was the difference.
Yeah, I don't think they win without the productivity they got from their bench. That made the difference.
And how about we check the numbers for him?
And he's gone cold over the last 10 games, guys. His scoring numbers are down, and he can't seem to get out of this rough patch. He's got to get himself going tonight, or they'll start losing patience with him.
And there's a pick. Drives to the hoop. Pass to Nixon. Oh, he can't stop the run as that misses. Got it. Good job in the low post.
He's got a knack for finishing inside. That's easy money.
The Bulls have got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. Driving inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Wow. Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
First free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time. The Bulls have got 7 of 11 shots to find the mark. They set the screen. Pulls up. Off the left rim and out. The Cavs trailing. On the take. Another shot. And it's good on the lay-in. He's got 5.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. rebound by the Bulls.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Oh, what tremendous focus to absorb the contact and find a way there to finish.
The Bulls making a switch here.
And an absolute brutal showing from the line so far.
The three. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Forbes is checked in for the Cavaliers. And here's Warren. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Trailing by 2. Richardson, no good. To the wing, right side. Here's Brand. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
I think we can say that shot is well within his range.
Yeah, let's hope so. To the middle. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Minute 32 left to play in the first quarter.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
Left side Warren for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. They come into this one following a loss to Brooklyn.
Honestly, they were just outclassed in that one. We thought it would be a tough night for them, and it was. Sometimes
it's about the talent disparity, and it would have taken a massive effort for them to even be competitive, and it was nothing close to that.
4 on the clock. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
The floater. 35 seconds left in the first. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Brand.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Pass to Forbes. From behind the arc. Misses another. Just 1 of 4 from the floor.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Richardson for 3. The shot off that time. Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first quarter. The Cavaliers on top. They're up by 4. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
We've got a lot of game left, but boy, they are doing a tremendous job on the offensive glass.
And for Chicago, to the paint. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
A chance to get a quick injury report. All right, let's get an update on Scotty Barnes. What's the latest, Allie?
Thanks. I caught up with the head athletic trainer for the Bulls. He said it doesn't look good at all. They are very concerned. And for a team with eyes on a championship, this injury could have serious implications. We will see how it affects them.
All we can hope for is that the prognosis isn't as bad as it seems, guys.
Yeah, we were hoping for much better news, and obviously not very encouraging.
No, I mean, this is a big blow, and it will force the team to make some adjustments, not just in terms of personnel in the court, but in terms of strategy.
Counted from distance. 10 points for him.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Forbes, always a nice way to start, makes his first one. Chicago has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Takes it inside. And again, it's the Bulls from deep. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Here's Lee. That one rolls around and rims out. For Chicago, they've gotten off to a perfect 4 for 4 start of the second. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And with load management, some say it's the team's job at times to protect players from themselves. How different is that from when you played, Grant?
You know, B.A., it's very different. I think teams now are much smarter assessing load and risk and looking more at the long-term big picture of their players.
Here's Longley. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Richardson for 3. Knocks it down from distance. Richardson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Cleveland calls timeout. With this brief pause, let's take a look at the league's best passing teams. The Bulls in second.
This is a squad that understands the importance of being unselfish and moving the ball. You love to watch smart basketball like that.
The Cavaliers have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Pass to Cummings. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. And he gets the bucket. He's got 6.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Hits the trifecta. And the Bulls lead by 8.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Pass to Longley. 3-pointer. Gets it to go. Makes him 2 for 5.
They are shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. On the break. Brand misses. Outside Richardson. Lets it go from deep. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
The three-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
Cleveland has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. From the high post. Barnes with the rebound.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
Barnes the screen. Kicks it out to Warren. 3-pointer. He buries it from 3. And now an 11-point Bulls lead.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Here's Brand. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. It's tipped. Outside Richardson. Takes a three. Fires in the triple. Give him 8 points now.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
And I think obviously we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
And he gets it to go.
And I love it. Challenging the bigger defender and showing plenty of heart.
It is not an easy task trying to convert against length. Give him credit for taking on that challenge.
And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
For Cleveland, they've gone just 5 of 12 here in the second quarter. Cleveland calls timeout. Doris, the league has always been invested in the G League. A few years in now with two-way contracts, it's been a success as well.
There's no doubt about that, B.A. Here's why it's important. For stretches of the season, you can bring those G League players up, and they can get real opportunities on an NBA roster and at NBA-level competition. But on the moments where there aren't those opportunities, they can go to the G League and get incredible experience in the system, understanding what the operations of the team are. It's great for both players and teams.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. 15-point game. Here's Longley. He has 6. And a miss there on the triple. Pass to Warren.
Cleveland foul. Pace first. Second team foul.
From the arc. That one doesn't drop.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
The putback. It's good on the putback.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Oh, they pick off the pass. Fast break Cleveland. From 8 feet away. No good off the back of the rim. Well, the Bulls shooting continues to impress. 65% from the field. Right wing. Here's Frazier. It's stolen. Down low. Uses the glass on the layup. 5 points in the game.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
From outside the arc. Second chance effort.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And he knocks down the first one. And so he makes both from the line.
Boy, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
Pass to Longley. It's picked off. Here's Frazier. The 3 is up. The rebound by Cummings. Cummings has got rebound number 8 here already in the game.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for him.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
Driving in. Out to the wing. Here's Nixon. Connects from downtown. Nixon's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
And things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend. They've done a lot of good things today, but one area they need to improve is their ball security.
And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Lets it go from 14, and again, it's Cleveland converting.
Boy, this guy has been terrific. The rest of the team, however, struggling.
Pass to Frazier. And again, it's Chicago.
They're unafraid to let it rip from downtown, extending their lead.
Going inside. Good. Now 7 for 11 on the night.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
There's a screen. Here's Nixon. Pass to Frazier. There's the triple. Missed it. 3 for 6 now.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
44 seconds left in the second period. 6 on the shot clock. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Sinks that one from the post. Frazier's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Team foul.
29 seconds left in the second. Lets a floater go. Oh, that's his 8th make of the game. He's only missed 4 so far.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly and capitalizing.
It'll count. That shot, no good. And so it's the Chicago Bulls now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
And the offense is clicking right now. They're moving it well. Stick with it. The defense can't hang.
Well, we'll see if they can keep it up. And with a moment, glad you could join us.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And for Chicago, they're shooting very well, 62% and going right at the defense. Out to the right wing. And the three-pointer goes. He's got 10.
And an excellent job distributing the ball tonight. You can really see his feel for the game.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
And for Chicago, there's the block. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. Clock at 6. Puts up a 3. The putback controls the rebound and the putback.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
The kick out to Richardson. No good from outside.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Pass to Longley. They get it back, and that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
It's intercepted. Here we go, one-on-one. The teardrop. The lead now cut to single digits.
That's just a terrific pass to beat the defense up the court, and that's exactly how you move the ball in transition.
Outside Richardson. Buries it from 3. And the Bulls lead by 12.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
To the paint. Here's Cummings. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. Give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
Guarded by Richardson. It's good. He's got 13. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
It's simple. Turnovers mean you lose shot opportunities, and your opponent can get easy hoops.
Barnes, he's checked in for Chicago. And how about a look at the top shot blocking teams in the NBA this season? Chicago, 4th.
They're quick to help each other, and they have some tremendous athletes with a nose for the ball.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And he dunks it down.
Look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
The Cavaliers have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Shoots. And another basket for Cleveland.
Nice move to get inside and create a good look for himself.
The Bulls have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Pass to Warren. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Kicks it out to Barnes. Inside. Outside Warren. Just 4 to shoot. On target from range. Warren's got 6.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Flying in with the one-hand slam.
That right there was a statement finish. They set the pick. The 3 is up. Second chance shot. Outside Barnes. The 3. The shot comes out. For Cleveland, they've gone 7 of 10 here in the second half. Takes a 13-footer. Warren with the rebound. And here's Warren. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. And following this one, they'll take on the Hawks in Atlanta. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip. Goes back up. And the layup is up and in. He's got 21.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
He's covered by Warren. Here's Longley. 6 points for him. That shot off. Outside Warren. This one for 3. Kicks it out to Barnes. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes. And here's the upcoming schedule for the Cleveland Cavaliers. On Friday, the Denver Nuggets will come to town. Then on Sunday, they kick off a road trip to New York, where they'll take on the Knicks.
And for their matchup with Nashville, a win for them in that one would be huge. Lots of bragging rights when you take down the top team in the league.
Cleveland calls timeout. changing it up here. Here's Cummings. And there's the screen. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. He's got 7.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Pass to Nixon. The 3 ball. Sinks it from distance. Nixon's got 6.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Jacks up a 3. He can't get that one to fall. Chicago's got 4 of 8 attempts to fall from deep here in the third quarter. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
But what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
The shot that time not on target.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Yes, it's good.
Well, what a job. Punching the ball to the interior and finishing in the paint. Nice.
To the inside, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
And there are the Cavaliers with another bucket.
Listen, he hits that shot on a regular basis. Give credit to the offense for getting him a clean look.
To the middle. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Scotty Barnes is a well-rounded basketball player. Passing is part of that, guys. Pretty pass there.
Crosses over, and he sinks the layup. 12 points for him.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
It's stolen by Barnes. And a fast break now for the Bulls. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
Cleveland calls timeout. So both teams making some changes here. To the left wing.
2 minutes.
That one rolls around and rims out. Chicago has got 4 of 8 attempts to fall from deep here in the third quarter. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. The first one falls.
At the line for the Bulls. Number 7. 2 shots.
That one misses. Cleveland has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. To the paint. Here's Forbes. No good.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
A lot of it comes down to great fundamentals. Establishing position early, controlling the backboard.
Hits the three-pointer.
3 points.
5 points in the game.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Pass to Lee. There's a minute 12 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Will it go? Nails it from beyond the arc. He's got his second basket of the night.
And talk about payback. He hits the revenge triple.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire. A little bit of pride at stake.
Another steal. And pushing it up, here's Cleveland. He stops, he pops. The shot misses. And for the Bulls, their shooting continues to impress. 65% from the field. And the first one at the line is good.
In the second half, their free throw percentage has improved, hitting in the low 80s now.
40 seconds left in the third. Pass to Willis. And it's blocked. And now the Bulls in transition. 11 feet out. 20 seconds left in the third quarter. Fires for three. Pure from three-point range.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That one's off.
Cavaliers with 2 shots.
And the second free throw is good. There's 6 seconds left in the third quarter here. Here's McMillan. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Chicago, ending the period up by a step. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And the Cavs shooting a nice 50% for the game. Got a hand on it. They retain possession, and he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot. And there's the foul against Chicago. And he drops the first. And Grant, with the idea of league expansion, some have worried in the past that there's not enough talent to go around. You see that?
You know, quite the contrary, B.A. I mean, the league's in a terrific place for talent, and there's definitely the depth for more teams to join the fray.
On the court for the Bulls, getting the fourth quarter going. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. 32 points in the game for him. And here comes Cleveland. Next up on the schedule, the Nuggets, a home game. And that game will conclude a 4-game homestand for them. Steps back. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Man, good whistle there.
First one falls for him. And he makes both free throws.
They're finding a rhythm from the line as they try to cut into this deficit.
They set the pick. Down low. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
Here's Lee. Cans it with nobody near him.
And surprised he doesn't have more shot attempts. He's been accurate. You'd think he'd want to take control now with them behind.
We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Off with the layup. The Cavaliers have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
And you love to see the aggressiveness, using the height advantage to hammer it home.
Well, the final minute of a game can take up to 20 minutes of real time or longer. Is that something the league needs to look at, Doris?
You know, B.A., I think they've already tried to do that. They've already changed some of the timeout situations. Some of the reviews come directly from Secaucus while game action is going on. The fact of the matter is there will always be strategy implementation late game that's going to extend the duration. I think the league has already addressed it to the degree they can.
They set a pick. Got a piece of it. On up the court. Finished off the break.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
And Chicago has possession. After the Cavs picked up a basket a moment ago. That one goes in.
They have no answer defensively inside.
For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. He's feeling it, and it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
If they want to come away with a victory, they just need to keep knocking down those free throws.
The Bulls have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Warren sets a screen. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Shots blocked. And there's the rejection. They get it back. Good on the bucket. 43 points in the game.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
From 18 feet away, that one is off. The Bulls have gotten 6 of 8 shots to fall during this fourth. There's a screen. Inside. Misses the baby hook. The Cavs have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. It's stolen by Warren. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. No luck on that one. Here's Lee. And another miss by Cleveland. And here's Warren. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Substitution on the court.
Off the inbound pass. 2 points. That one goes.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
Cleveland shooting 33%. This hasn't been their quarter. To stop the run. Rebound by the Bulls. Into the lane. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. To the inside. Here's the 3. They get it back. Longley. From the right block, the shot is good.
Activity on the glass. That's a possession that could have gotten away from them.
They set the pick. Pass to Frazier. Lets the 3 fly. Shot's no good. Made 4, he's missed 4 now. And the Cavs shooting 47% on this one. Looking efficient. And no good, trying to use the glass.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Oh, it's stolen. And they're on the run. 18 feet out. And he's 6 for 12 after that one. The Bulls have gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far here in the fourth quarter. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
No debate there. He got hammered.
At the line for your Cavaliers with 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And so he hits both. And the Bulls shooting just about 57% in this fourth quarter. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Well, as soon as you recognize a size mismatch, you have to attack.
The Cavaliers again cannot hit. And for Chicago, their shooting has been unreal. 64% from the floor. Out of bounds, it'll be Cleveland ball.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end. But right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
And the Bulls call time here. Another one falls. Amazing. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Slams it in one-handed.
Excellent movement on the play. The pass on time and on point.
Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
You know, he's flat fueling their success. Most of the offense has gone through him.
The Cavaliers shooting at a 48% clip from the floor.
Sees his man, threads the pass inside. Excellent teamwork.
And there's the screen. Longley with a rebound.
It seemed like he changed his mind during the layup, tried to pull off another shot, and choked.
And he can't get the first one.
For Cleveland.
Ain't put your mans on. How the she think and put them pants on? I be blowing through the money like the Phantom. And know my past ain't pretty, but I got 40 in a mansion. My keep on calling, I don't answer. Hey, I gotta keep, can't take no chance. Make this have a tip of. I take a, I grab my and bust a move. I gotta think before I do, got a lot to lose. Told her I'm on my way, I see you soon. He said the just like a broom. Man, these ain't really loyal, they like to choose. Don't know if I like her or I'm confused. But I don't love you, don't assume. But I be singing to that auto-tune. Then I'm right back to that 1800 for a plate. Give me that. Don't try that. Right behind me is some in that slide. Turn the whole club into a. I don't got a heart cause I got too much on my mind. So I'ma keep it shorty, don't wanna waste your time. Good food, good. Only thing I could provide. Send him to the if he cross the line. And if he cross that line, pay that fine.
Yes, Sirski, no man, but I'm gon' blitz. Lil Jon bad, baby, you need your